Y'all about to get the realest of the real Monday talk. So, you ever have one of those days where nothing goes as planned? And you wake up and you had everything mapped out. Content ready, ideas ready, lighting good, and then everything decided to do its own thing? That was me today. Technology failed, timing didn't align, and my energy just wasn't matching that effort. But, and for a moment, I caught myself slipping into that familiar frustration. Like, why can't this just go right? Like, why can't this just go right? But then, y'all, I remembered the word that I chose for this week. Expectations. And how often they are the reasons we feel defeated. Not because the day went wrong, but because it didn't go according to plan. Hence why I'm in the car, I had a vet appointment, Riddy had to go see the vet, things just didn't go as planned. So, Monday's talk is in the car. And it's wild how we can start the day with so much excitement. And by noon, we feel like we failed. All because things didn't match the picture we painted in our heads. And that is the tricky part about expectations. They sound productive, but when they are too rigid, they become prisons for your mind. They make us think, if it's not perfect, it's pointless. But life doesn't operate on perfection. It operates on presence. In the moment we tie our worth to outcomes, we rob ourselves of the joy in simply showing up. So I'm showing up, and I think that nowadays a lot of entrepreneurs and creators, myself included, carry these silent timelines. How fast our audience should grow, how a launch should go, how people should respond. These things are out of our control. And when it doesn't go the way that we thought, we start to question everything. Our talent, our purpose, our calling. But today, you know what? Today reminded me that maybe things don't go as planned are actually the way it was supposed to go. Because those things build us. Because showing up when it's easy doesn't shape you. Showing up when it's messy, now that will shape you. When you still record that video, when you still post that message, when you still put on that smile, not because it's perfect, but because it's real, I've had to reframe how I see it. What every piece of content, every project, every goal was just an experiment. Not something to be perfect, but something to play with, to explore. Rick Rubin talks about this. I put it on my post this morning about a book I'm reading. The best art comes from not knowing what is going to happen next. And when you live that way, you stop chasing control and start chasing curiosity. You stop asking, y'all, this is what I'm talking about. My audio messed up, but let me redo that. When you live that way, you stop chasing control and start chasing curiosity. You stop asking, why isn't this working? And start asking, what can I learn from this? And that shift, that tiny mindset change, is what keeps the creative fire alive. Maybe today didn't go as planned. Maybe it didn't. I'm in the parking lot again. Maybe today didn't go as planned. But because maybe it wasn't supposed to. Maybe it was a reminder that expectations make things feel heavy, but curiosity makes them feel light. When we let go of the shoulds, we make space for what could be. We move from performing to flowing, from forcing to feeling. And that's when our best ideas usually show up, y'all. Not when everything is perfect, but when we finally stop fighting the moment we are in. So, if your plans fall apart this week, trust me, if they fall apart this week, breathe. If the post flops, breathe. If the camera glitches, breathe. If those numbers stall, it's okay. Breathe. You are not failing. You are just in the middle of your own experiment. And sometimes those messiest moments make the most meaningful messages. Because even when it doesn't go as planned, you're still exactly where you are meant to be. All right, y'all? So that's what I'm going to leave you with. We are exactly where we are meant to be. I'm in the parking lot, Riddy's in the car, and we are pushing through it. So keep going this week. Do not give up. Do not let the jail of expectations ruin your mindset. Work with these expectations, okay, y'all? And as always, stay smiling, stay shining.